back with exciting undefeated prospect Ben Capps. Ben, welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
Thanks a lot, Pete. Good to be back.
Mate, you were very impressive in your pro debut late last year at Malvern Town, all up against Jared Jones. It was Remembrance Day, and Jared Jones, being an army officer, really tried 100% to win the fight, but you were just too gallant for him, mate. You were packing too many guns. It must have been a massive experience for you.
Oh yeah, you know, first pro fight, you know, the nerves got to me just a little bit before, but you know, just wanted to, you know, it was my big day. Just wanted to prove to everyone, you know, I can do it, you know, and at the end of the day I did, you know. It was just, you know, it was a great feeling. Okay,
mate, let's go over your team. Rick, Breeze and Mel, everyone at Shadow's Boxing Gym, because they're professional people, they're great for the sport, and they train their boxers properly, and they tick all the boxes, don't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, Ricky, he's probably in Australia for me, like, I don't think anyone could get as much out of me as Rick can, you know. Every day he's ringing me, making sure I'm in for training, you know. He calls me if makes me train 6 a.m. in the morning, then again at night. If I'm not there by 5:59, you know, he's on the phone ringing, where are you, you know. Pushes me, it's like a death camp there. He runs me till there's nothing left in me, you know, and just pushes and pushes and pushes, and yeah, I can't thank him enough for it.
Okay, mate, well, on March 30 you fight Michael Herman, who's an experienced amateur and had already 2 pro fights, and he's already got a pro win as well, like yourself. He's going to be an interesting fight, trained by Rod Davis. Do you know much about him?
Not too much. What have you got to tell me about him?
Oh, well, he's just an experienced type. He's had 1 pro win and 1 pro loss, so he's going to come to fight, mate. We'll know more about him after the fight, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, nah, it should be a good fight, you know. Basically, we were even into going. He's got the loss and the win. I've just got the 1 win, you know. So, no, it should be a good fight, you know. Looking forward to it.
How's your weight going, Ben? Because it's, say, a tick over 73 kilos.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm happy with my weight. I'm just over 74 kilos. So, you know, the last kilo and a bit will drop just before the fight, you know, just to keep healthy and keep training strong up until it.
I met up with your dad late last year. We had a coffee and a good chat. He knows his boxing and a great guy. He told me you were involved with soccer as well. You're quite a handy soccer player. Let's go into that.
Yeah, I used to play for Doncaster Rovers up until I was 16, but then it was getting hard between soccer and boxing, so in the end, you know, I had to make a decision, and I couldn't give away boxing, so, you know, I stuck with it, and it's been good to me ever since.
Obviously, you're originally from England, but you've migrated out here to Australia. How old were you when you moved to Australia?
I moved to Australia a month before my 13th birthday, so I was 12 when I came over here.
What part of England did you reside in?
Manchester. So
you're a Manchester City man or Manchester United man?
No, Manchester City.
So you're Man City man?
Yeah.
So you'd be pretty wrapped with their recruits.
I'm loving it at the moment, you know. I can't get enough of watching it on TV at night. You know, it's crazy. After, you know, had so long of nothing, and now, you know, top of the table, looking at winning it, and we could possibly be winning Europa League, you know. I couldn't ask for more.
The Argentinian striker's back, isn't he?
Yeah, like...
What did you think of that? He was on the bench, and they've said, all right, start warming up, you know, you're going to come on, and he said, don't worry about it, I'm not coming on.
Yeah,
what was your output on that?
See, preferably I'd rather him leave now after that. Like, you know, there's too many egos as it is, and he's got too much of an ego if he thinks he's too good to come on for the last 20 minutes, you know. If it's a team game, everyone's got to put in equally. If you think you're too good, there's plenty of other players that want to play.
So Mancini, you're backing up his thoughts?
Yeah, definitely.
And he's a good coach, isn't he?
Yeah, a super coach. He's the one that spoiled us all that way, you know. So.
All right, mate, you look, getting back to boxing, obviously you won't sidetrack it onto the soccer, but this year, how many fights are you planning, mate? Because we know Rick runs a real nice ship there with Mel out at Shadow's Gym. How many fights do you want to have on the calendar?
I'll have as many as I can, you know. I'm just taking each fight as it comes, you know. I don't want to get over ahead of myself and say, you know, I'm going to have this many fights and then, you know, not live up to expectations. So, you know, I'm just going to take each fight as it comes and, you know, one by one, hopefully just rack them up.
Where do you think you've improved from last time we had you in the studio before your pro fight to now having your second pro fight? Going through that experience, where do you think you've made the adjustments to improve?
Definitely in my training itself. Like, I've learned how to train better, how to train harder, how to train stronger. You know, I've learned like how to improve my fitness, my diet, everything, you know. Everything that just builds up to the fight, I've improved on heaps over the summer. So, you know, I'm going to be stronger, fitter, faster, hopefully, for the fight.
That's great news, mate, great news. And realistically, do you think you'll end up getting down to a middleweight, or do you think you'll grow into a super middleweight and go the other way?
It's still unsure for now. Like the last fight, I didn't make the weight. I was 1.5 kilos under the weight. This fight, I'll make the weight easily. It just depends how much growing I've got left in me, I guess.
Okay, mate, and how's your dad and the family supporting you with the boxing?
Oh, you know, they won't harm me 100%, you know. They're always helping me out when it's at home, like, you know, whether because I have to eat certain things and everyone else, you know, they're like that way, or, you know, they're helping me with my training and stuff like that. You know, everyone's there supporting me.
You're studying at university. What are you studying, mate?
I'm studying a degree in commerce. I'm starting my 2nd year, majoring in commercial law and international business.
So you want to be a lawyer?
That's a different degree. That's law degree. I'm doing commercial business.
So
which is like the law side of business, like ethics and laws that you can't do like with business, to do with like
legislation?
Yeah, sort of things like that, and your marketing and stuff like that. So that's the area I'm looking to pursue.
How long ago before you're fully qualified, Ben?
1 more year after this. So I got this year and then another year after that, and then that's it done.
What happens when you turn up to class and you've had a heavy sparring session, you've got a bit of a black eye? What do they normally say?
It's been happening since high school, that, you know, people, they get used to it now. You know, at the start, it was a shock, but, you know, I'm rocking up half classes, I've got black eyes and stuff, so, you know, it's not too bad anymore.
Okay, mate. Thanks for coming in, Ben, and March 30, it's going to be a massive night, mate, and we're looking forward to more development and more fights from you, because you're an exciting pressure fighter, come forward fighter, and with Rick Breeze and Mel in your team, mate, we're Shadows Boxing Gym. It's good for Victorian boxing, mate. We hope you keep it up.
Thanks a lot, mate. Thank you.